What's up YouTube? BK with BK Gaming 9000 here, and today we have an unboxing video. Sorry for the setup in the background over here. I'm kind of like in the midst of a move, so I don't really have a normal setup for an unboxing, but this is, this is it. So basically, as you guys can see here, one on the left and one on the right, you got two controllers here. You can almost guess what's going to be in the middle box right here. So a little backstory. So what's in this box is a controller indeed, and this controller right here was made by a company called Evil Controllers. As you guys can see on the back, it has these little buttons here, which are kind of like the controller that's on my right, which is from Scuf, that everybody mainly knows. The reason why I stopped using this controller per se was because of the fact that when I would go to turn left or right, it would seem like it would drag more and it wouldn't function as good as if I were using a normal PS4 controller. Like if I went to go turn right, it almost seemed like on my screen it was going like this and it wasn't fully activating the controller function. The buttons on the back, however, worked wonderfully and still worked wonderfully, and I used this controller very heavily for about, I want to say a year and a half, almost 2 years. As you can see, you got the scratch right there, as well as under here. The triggers are very worn down. I can barely, touch them, and they're going down. You can see on the actual stick in itself where I have my finger and like all that stuff. And so definitely heavily used this controller and absolutely loved it. And then once I switched from this controller to the Scuf controller here, the reason why I switched to Scuf was because I had the issue with the sticks on this controller, so I wanted to be able to interchange my thumbsticks out, and the Scuf 4PS allows you to do that. This is my third pair of thumbsticks, and they work very well. However, on the back with the triggers, this trigger stopped functioning. It functions sometimes. I don't want to say it stopped functioning altogether. It has its moments where it'll completely work and work just fine, but then all of a sudden, you guessed it, during a raid for Destiny, Crucible, I'll try to double tap this to shade step or even to jump as its function was. If you've seen my previous video of how to switch the buttons to B on this, circle B on this side and X to be on this side, I was using this side to jump and it stopped jumping during a raid, and we all wiped because of it. That to me was a no-go. I messaged Scuf and was like, hey, I got this issue. Do I have to send it in to see if we can get it fixed? And I'm like, it just seems like it's something wrong with the components inside. And the guy got back to me after reading Reddit, of course, and cleaning it with cotton swabs and the ear cleaners and with alcohol and stuff like that, and it's still having the issue. And they said that I can send it in, but it's going to be a minimum price of $30 and could cost up to $70, to fix, depending on what the issue is. And I'm like, $70? That's quite a lot to bring a controller in for something that's not really my fault, especially since the controller, as you can see, is in great condition. Besides the thumb stick, which I interchange, it's in great condition. Nothing really wrong with it. It's clearly something that's wrong with the inside of Scuf. So, taking out the middleman, I'm not really happy with Scuf because quickly after that, after I was talking to him, saying like, well, I don't agree with this. He just says if you have any other issues, you can contact tech support. Didn't really even give me the time of day. So, thank you, Scuf, but no thank you. I'm going back to where I was with Evil Controllers. So, yes, we're switching from Scuf back to Evil. In the hindsight of things, I'd rather pay for a brand new controller and have it last for at least 2 years or a year and a half than buy a Scuf over there and have it stop on me about 6 months in and have to pay more to send it in and basically get it fixed and probably have it last 6 months and then have to send it in again. So I'd rather get a brand new controller and add these to the collection of cool controllers, because purple, green, everybody knows green's my favorite color, but I'm going to throw you for a loop with this one. So let's go ahead and get on into it. I have been in talks with Evil Controllers, and they are their customer service has been second to none. I've been talking to them, told them about some of the issues I had, and how can you hook a brother up with a discount code, and they did. They messaged me over Twitter and hooked me up with a discount code. So thank you, Evil Controllers. Not only did they hook me up with a discount code, but they also hooked me up with better shipping. I did pay for $15 for shipping, but then they, on top of that, which wasn't even what I asked, they double shipped. So I ordered this maybe like 5 days ago, and now it's here at the doorstep. So that's pretty incredible, and thank you, Evil Controllers, for that. So here we go, guys. Here is the brand new controller. Look at that. It is pretty sweet. So I got some dark blue thumbsticks. I got some light blue controls. You can see the paint spatter. For a limited time, they were doing these, the front sticks and the buttons, as well as the back grip for free on their website. I have to say the grips are okay. It feels a little slippery to me, but it's okay. It's not that bad. I actually like it just because of the way it looks, rather than the grips. Now, if you noticed, they do have these new switch paddles, and right on first impression, oh my goodness, you don't even have to press them in order to press them. But now we have 4. Oh goodness, that's a fail. We have 4, so I don't even know what I'm going to do with 4 paddles. I don't even know. So pretty standard stuff. I'm pretty excited though to see how long this is going to last, as well as the fact that I can't wait to be back on Team Evil. Each button can be reconfigured. They teach you in the manual how to reconfigure it. But guys, I just wanted to let you know the unboxing, obviously, this and what's going on with the SCUF controller, because I know that one's a pretty well viewed video on my channel. And I will be doing a review on that soon. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.